I was
Oh,
I was
you'll
wondering
hear it
how
a
you were
lot.
feeling.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Caching in the Northwest.
This hangout on air is live.
We are live. We live live.
Did you drop my little Louisville bat again?
No.
That's something else.
And,
Oh, that was a.
It's a
Oh, that was a
We've actually
drumstick.
instituted a new rule that anybody who doesn't live in Canada has to pair up for safety.
Yes.
You actually know us well. In America, we need safety. We need to travel in pairs. And
The buddy
it's a
system.
good
Hey,
geocaching thing to travel in pairs.
it's safer than Paris right now.
Aren't there always pairs
Yeah.
in Paris?
The only
Okay.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
I'm going to kick off this podcast.
kick it, baby, kick it.
So I'm going to start some music.
And you got to drive all the sound clips because I don't know
It-
timing and pinches and stuff. So,
Oh, here, let me start this.
oh yeah, don't forget that because we need that.
This is two-handed here for me. Ready?
Okay.
Well, here we are. Welcome to Caching in the Northwest, the only podcast dedicated to geocaching in the Great Pacific Northwest. We'll talk about caches and cachers unique to this little corner of the country. So strap on the snowshoes and a cunning hat. It's time to go caching in the Northwest.
Oh yeah, man goes caching in a hat like that. People aren't going to mess with it, huh?
That's right.
Well, you know, we can't do this. We were trying to do this solo here, dual solo, because like two of us are in one video feed, and it's really kind of freaky. But we just can't do it, even with just the two of us in one frame. We need to bring in the third member of Caching in the Northwest. Some say he plays charades by himself, and others say he does sign language with his feet. All we know is he's called Land Monkey.
Good evening, and I'm actually wondering tonight if I should start talking in my Kermit the Frog voice, since I seem to have Statler and Waldorf on the show with me.
Actually, I go by Jeff. He's my...
Mutt and Jeff, okay.
Mutt and Jeff. Yeah, we
It's
often do that. Well,
It's starting to feel like the Muppet Show a little bit here, but
Hey, Statler and Waldorf is a good reference. Many people don't. That's a trivia question many people miss. So very well done, sir.
thank you very much. That's just one of my many talents that you'll be witnessing tonight live. I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is the first podcast out of the newly revised Den of Monkey Madness, although we did have some audio issues earlier, which was what led to the charades by himself comment, I'm sure. Nonetheless, and far more importantly, last week we asked you fine folks who watch our show and listen to our show, we asked you what your best geocaching memory from 2014 was, or if you could change something about geocaching in 2015, what that would be.
Well, if I could change something in geocaching 2015, I'd say the geocaches come to me. It makes it so much easier than having to go out with those snowshoes on if they just come to you.
You know, sometimes I think they do. Because I'll be out
Those are
caching
great.
and I'll have the GPS in my hand and it'll say 50 feet away and I just stand there. Oh, wait, no, now it's 20 feet. Oh, now it's 10 feet away. It just seems like they're just coming to me.
They're attracted to you.
Yes,
huh?
it's geomagnetism. No, that's a different thing entirely.
Please don't go there. Well, we did ask for your memories of 2014, what you would change in 2015. And you know what? We really appreciate it when the fine folks of the Northwest write in. And you know what? Several did. Before we get to those, though, we had a funny thing happen to us on the way to the podcast. Oh, no, wait. Went to podcast this evening, my internet, you know, that whole series of pipes or tubes. Yeah, apparently they're broken. My wife thinks maybe a pipe has burst somewhere and we've lost our internet.
It's leaking all over the street outside his house.
There's bits
bits
flying
everywhere.
about.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You need a bit bucket.
Oh, the insanity. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the huge manatee. No, that's at the aquarium. Never mind.
Never mind. Well, we actually went out geocaching this week in our lunch break.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Hey, I have 2
No.
finds this month now.
Yeah, he's got to find every week this year.
Every week.
Wow.
That's a streak, Jay.
That's
Mr.
stellar.
Monkey. He's going to follow in your path there.
I'm going streaking.
That's
And
not
done.
following in my path. I just want to clarify for anyone listening.
So the cache closest to work happened to be a puzzle cache. So we, looked at it and go, well, this isn't that difficult. We solved it.
And thankfully, there was a coordinate checker. I like that, so you can confirm
Exactly.
you can solve the puzzle correctly.
Because if you find it and you go, well, that's on the border of someone's property. Maybe that's right. Let's go look.
Yeah.
And it's really awkward walking around somebody's backyard. So a coordinate checker popped up and it said, "Yay, you found it." And when it did, I suddenly paused and looked at it and go, "Wait a minute. What have I done here?"
Well, there was a picture of something local close to the final. So it says, no, this isn't the cache.
It showed a picture of this.
Yeah, it was.
And I looked at that and I go, well, that's mine. I made this, Munsey. And it said, this is not part of the geocache, but if you see it, you're very close. Wait. I don't think there was a geocache there when I hid that, Munsey.
Now, to be fair, the cache owner looking at the logs and the gallery photos was a teenage girl. Looked like she was 14 or so. So maybe she's not familiar with Munsey. Maybe she's not familiar with what actual government tree study stickers and things like that look like. But it apparently fooled that cacher and thought it was an actual government tree tag instead of a Munsey.
I was very happy when I produced these tags. These are the Washington Development of Natural Resources tags. And just in case you weren't sure exactly what it is, on the back it says it's the Municipal Urban Naturalization Zone for Education and Entertainment. Or enrichment, I should say.
Yeah.
So, just...
First letter of each phrase that spells? Munsey.
Munsey. I don't think the camera's going to focus on
No.
it. But
And it'll look great on an audio podcast.
it will. I mean, all of the
Yeah.
audio listeners are going to look at that and go, oh, that's so much better, yes. Anyway, that was just funny. It took me aback and thinking, wait, why did I go to a Munsey page when I solved the cache?
Yeah, that was funny.
Well,
We had a good laugh about that.
Have it be your own Munsey. That's pretty awesome. That's
Yeah,
funny.
exactly.
Awesome. All right. So, great story to get us rolling. So that's something that you want to change in 2015 is to get more Munseys out in your geocaches.
I want more geocachers to
solve-
post about my Munseys.
Yeah.
Yeah. To put puzzles, the finals for puzzles. So all you have to do is just go check on your Munseys.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. If you happen to find this Munsey, and it has gone missing, so you can't find it.
Yeah.
You don't know where the solution for this, the final for this puzzle cache is, so don't even try.
All right. So, as we said earlier, we did ask you guys what your favorite geocaching achievement or memory of 2014 was, and we had some great responses back. And we'll start to just sort of rattle through some of them, maybe make little comments because we like to do that and entertain
Absolutely.
ourselves. The first few that came
Not
back,
any of our listeners, just ourselves.
Yeah.
we don't really care if you think we're funny or not. We're just going to keep going. So Donner and Hub were the first ones up, and the response was, my fave, sticking my hand in the pool of goo at the geocaching block party in Seattle. Does anybody remember that particular event? That was one of the lab caches, I believe.
Yes, I think I've done that. That was very gooey. And
Yes, it was.
what was in there? Ping pong balls with numbers on them, or was it
no,
the actual
key-
prize? Keys.
It was
that's
keys,
right.
and you had to find the key that had the key word inscribed on it. And Donner of Donner and Hub was actually the one who did it for our caching party while we were there. So
Very cool.
Nice.
yeah,
So a favorite memory that you were part of in some way.
yeah,
Very cool.
very small way.
Hey, it all counts, okay?
All right, what's up next?
Well, Bri Lang, who's actually listening tonight and has commented that the bad cop needs a beard, said making the block party his 2000th find, attending 2
Very
mega
cool.
events, and making new friends.
Now we saw
Nice.
Brylang at the block party at his 2000s find, and he was part of this very show. Well, not this episode, but Caching in the Northwest. We interviewed him for his 2000 find and his block party find. So
we did.
Very nice. Now, Keats94 says the 7 souvenirs, or as I like to say, 7 sofa, and cache number 3000. They were both quite memorable. Wow, cache 3000. That's impressive.
That is memorable, yeah.
That's some good milestones.
Mm-hmm.
We've also heard from 3 Hams and a Rose, who, wow, they had a lot of memorable items this year. Visiting GeoHQ in Seattle, the original stash in Oregon, find number 1000, their first difficulty 5 terrain 5 cache, completing their difficulty terrain fizzy chart, the 7 sofa, and an almost 3-year lonely cache on Mount Seymour, which is north of Vancouver.
Wow.
Sums it up by saying 2014 was a great year. That is a busy caching year.
Yeah,
very busy. Wow.
Very much, yeah. So, one simple short highlight for Retro, who was Bright Blades, getting my 1000.
Yeah. Dora Moore, and we all have to agree with Dora Moore when she says, too many to count. But this was certainly up there. She posted a photo of climbing out from a cave cache on hands and feet. So.
Yeah, that's actually the name of that cache, Hands and Feet.
Oh, okay.
That's a very cool cache up this way. Definitely would encourage anybody who wants to put their caching mettle to the test to give Hands and Feet or Hands and Feet 2. There's 2 of them nearby each other.
Nice.
Try.
So I assume you don't actually have the coordinates to the final because you would lose GPS signal within the cave, correct?
That's right. Yeah, it takes the coordinates take you to the mouth of the cave.
Okay. Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, sorry. Then switching over to some feedback we got via Twitter. Another local geocacher to the Vancouver area says that Cuttlefish, she says that geocaching in her 4th country was a highlight. She's now ready for the Bear Challenge, and she's talking about the Kelowna Challenge Bear GeoArt series.
Now, you did that one yourself, didn't you, Mr. Monkey?
No, we haven't done it yet. We're actually very close to finishing our qualifications for it. We should have that in the next couple of months.
Okay.
Very nice.
So what challenge did you do? Was it, there's the bear chasing a man, and all those are challenge caches, correct?
All the bear ones are challenge caches. I can't remember if the stickman is challenge caches or not, but the grizzly bear is, and it's 100 different challenge caches you need to complete.
And then, was it a martini glass that was the challenge?
The wine bottle.
Wine bottle. I knew there was
wine glass. Sorry, wine glass. Yep, that's down. And that's actually just a GeoArt. That's not. I don't think those are challenge caches. I think it's just a GeoArt, but it's along a really nice trail in the Penticton area, which is again same general area, all along Lake Okanagan.
Nice.
So there you go.
Very cool. So, bringing up more from Twitter, we have GeoHakliva. So they didn't really have any last year. Maybe I'll have to put my foot down, rain or shine, LOL.
That's right. Well, around here, rain is pretty easy to find.
Yeah.
It's the shine that we have less of. And
valid point.
We finish with Dave the Best. We saved Dave the Best for last.
That's right.
See how I did that?
Dave the Best, Dave the Last.
He said, finding an underwater cache on a shipwreck. Now, that would be cool.
Yeah, and that's got to be
the word
grid on your fizzy chart, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the word epic would apply for that one.
Now, for me, the nearest unfound cache is an underwater cache that's out in the Puget Sound, and I've put it on my ignored list because I don't have a chance of getting it. So let me ask you something, Mr. Monkey. Would you consider... There's people out there practicing dives all the time during the summer. Would you consider it to be okay if I asked them to go get the cache, bring it up to me, I sign it, and then they return it? Would that be a legitimate find?
Well, I'm not the cache owner, so I can't make the final ruling on it. So this is purely my speculation and opinion, and your log may or may not get deleted. Your mileage may vary. Um, I would say if you kayaked out to directly above, or canoe or whatever, swam, whatever, directly above the cache, had someone scuba down, bring it up to you, sign it, and then they return it, I don't know. I'd probably let you have it.
All
I
that
don't
to
know.
say, I don't know.
Maybe not if it's first to find. I guess for the first to find,
No.
you'd want somebody to actually scuba to it. But if it's been found and then
Mhm.
people are coming after it, then I think that's all right.
Yeah, I think this one has been there for several years.
it has
so I know a few people that have found it, but I don't have scuba equipment or anything to go get it myself. I believe one guy did it. He found the cache by using a long underwater camera along with a long cable, and navigated to it, and then had somebody else go down
Okay.
and bring it up so he could. So he found it himself, and then he had a diver go retrieve it so he could. So, and I believe he got credit for it. I think I've heard that story locally somewhere.
That's a pretty good story.
Maybe I dreamed it up. Who knows? One never knows. Do one.
Oh, and where do we go from here?
Well, the only place I know how to go is, Wits End here. Just about a week ago, had a
Oddly
chance to do a bit of traveling, a little bit of geocaching, a little bit of interviewing for you folks. And since we're talking about 2014 and cache resolutions,
Yeah.
let's bring up a cache resolution we have from Lookout Lisa.
Okay, so Wits End here. It is New Year's Day 2015. And what do we do on New Year's Day or this time of year but come up with resolutions? So I'm here at Cache Advance in Spokane, Washington with Lookout Lisa. Lisa, what geocaching resolutions would you have for the year 2015?
Oh, good question. I think what I would like to do is more hiking caches this year. Really get out, get some more exercise, get out in the great outdoors more this year. And my other resolution, although I don't think I'm going to quite make it this year, so it might be a 2-year resolution, is to finish all of the states. Find a cache in every state in the U.S.
That's a great accomplishment and a great milestone. I think I'll join you on the hiking and getting out more because I certainly need that. And I'm going to add that I would like to do more night caching because I really enjoy night caching and I just don't do very much of it. And this time of year in the Northwest, we got a lot of night. So, all right. Well, thanks again, and we'll back to the podcast.
Great. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That was fun. I really appreciated Lisa taking the time on New Year's Day to meet up with us. So.
Very cool.
But there was more than just the caching resolution.
Oh yeah.
But wait, there's more?
There's
more.
There's more of Lookout Lisa, and well, I'm sorry, there's also more of me, but there's more of Lisa than there is of me. So.
Well, let's jump into an interview with Lookout Lisa at the now infamous Cache Cave.
All right. Well, hey, this is Wits End here at Cache Advance. I'm at the Cache Cave, which is really a very, very cool establishment. I got the nickel tour, the guided and personalized tour from Lookout Lisa, the owner, CEO, president, controller, and everything of Cache Advance. Yes, is that right? We're going to do a little interview here. It's currently the first day of 2015. A whole new year of caching opportunities awaits us. And Lisa, I just want to thank you for taking the time to come down on the holiday, open up personal tour, and walk us around and show us what you've got here. So thanks.
Sure, my pleasure. I always enjoy giving tours here and showing what we've been doing.
So if any of you are going to be in the Spokane, Washington area, make sure you check the retail hours or contact Lookout Lisa ahead of time. She is available for appointments as well. Best place to do that is at cacheadvance.com, yes? Okay. So, and we'll be show notes on the podcast episode this is in for all that stuff. So, tell me about Cache Advance. It's really a great, great place. I've enjoyed what I've seen this morning. I've enjoyed your products over the years. sometimes without even knowing they were your products. I learned that today, that some of the products sold elsewhere are really Cash Advance products. So how long has Cash Advance been in business?
We are on our 10th year of being in business, so I believe we are one of the longest running, consistently active geocaching companies.
That's awesome, and 10 years is very close to the lifespan of geocaching in general. I've been an active cacher now for over 10 years, so we're almost about the same longevity in the geocaching hobby, game, whichever people call it. You haven't always had a retail store, though. How long has the retail store itself here been open?
We've been here about a year and a half now. We were home-based since 2005, and then this just didn't fit in my basement anymore. So it was time to find a bigger space, which then allowed a little area for retail, and we can also host events here as well.
Oh, that'd be really cool. There's you have a nice warehouse space. What kind of events have you hosted? Are you interested in hosting? What kind of events do you dream of hosting down the road?
Well, we do just your basic geocaching 101s. We've had, I think, 3 or 4 different game nights here where people will bring board games, and we've got a good selection here too. Plus our ping pong and foosball tables that we can play on. Other just meets and greets, and we're also available if other people want to host an event here to use the cave. We even have a forum for that, and we have a couple coming up soon too.
Well, very cool. So anybody in the Spokane area or who plans to be here should use this as their event location. And by the way, I was able to notice on that ping pong table out there that it is indeed trackable. So that's really cool. Cash Advance has been rolling forward and growing. And recently you acquired Cash Addict, I hear. Now you can mint coins. So you're like the government almost, except we like you. How is the acquisition and all that working out? Anything you want to share about that?
Oh, it's worked out really, really well. Cash Addict has been a partner company with us for many years, and when it came up for time for him to sell, and it was exactly the same time that I wanted to expand, so it was just a perfect opportunity that I was able to take advantage of. And yeah, we really enjoyed having bringing the coins and the cashkins and all of his other products in-house, and also working with his existing customers and vendors.
Very cool. Now, I have to admit some ignorance on my part. Tell me about the cashkins. I really don't know much about them.
Oh, well, the cashkins are similar to a travel bug, but they're colorful. So they're a smaller aluminum type tag, much more affordable than an actual coin, and they tend to keep on traveling, which is the key thing. So they're fun, they're cute. There's, I don't even know offhand, 40 or so different versions currently, and we've got 3 more in the works here shortly, and more coming out this summer as well.
Okay, I may have to check those out because I know I had a trackable coin that I launched quite a while ago, left here, immediately went to Germany, bounced around, and then disappeared. So I would like to see it again and like to see it continue to travel because that was kind of the intention. In addition to the cashkins, you also have some very new and exclusive coins, I understand.
Yes, we do. We do mint coins as well, either for our own retail purposes, and we do a lot for other organizations and events. So if they have an event coin coming up, or an event coming up that they'd like a coin for, we can help them out with that. Our own exclusive ones would be such as our butterfly ones that we came out with this fall, I believe it was fall, or yes, late summer actually. And they're hinged, and we have 2 versions, and then geocaching.com we minted 2 different versions just for their sales as well.
Very cool, and I know you can't see the butterfly on the audio podcast, but it's really quite attractive, trackable there. Now you also have a new gear subscription project that's coming really soon. There's some neat stuff around the corner for Cash Advance. What can you tell me about gear subscription projects?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of our working title for it at this point. We haven't dialed in on a name and exact details, but we're researching it right now. Matter of fact, I just met yesterday with a boxing supplier for specialized boxes. So how this would work is that you, as a geocacher, would sign up for a subscription with us, and we will send you gear on a monthly purpose or basis. So, and we'll probably change that as after we get launched, so there'll be opportunities to go maybe every other month or every 3 months, if you're not as active caching, and maybe alter the subscription more if you're more of a hider or more of a finder. But we're at a state now, especially with the acquisition of Cache Addict and with our own products and sourcing with other companies as well, that I think we can offer a really varied and exciting package gift that you could get, from our door to your door on a monthly basis to get new caching gear.
That's really cool. I know I'm excited just coming and seeing all the neat stuff here, including some of the items over there in the showroom that are marked evil right in the product title. So I have some new ideas of what to look for when I'm out in the field now, and some that maybe just may have to be hidden with my name on the hide, as the hider is coming up soon. So, well, I really appreciate the time that you took out of your schedule to come down and open today on a holiday. Is there anything that you'd like to, maybe a discount or special code you could offer for our podcast listeners that they could say, hey, I heard you on cachinginthenorthwest.com?
Yes, we will set up a coupon. The coupon name will be NorthWest, so all one word, NorthWest, lowercase, and that'll be good for 10% off.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, hey, I'm going to wrap up this interview, and thank you for your time again. Thanks for all of you listening out there, and we look forward to a bright and promising geocaching future in 2015 and beyond from Cache Advance.
Nicely
that was a lot
done.
of fun with it. Thank you. It was a great time. It was a good interview because of Lisa, not because of my interviewing skills. But
No kidding. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think all of us don't like to listen to ourselves on recordings, and I'm certainly in that camp. But it was great to hear Lisa again, and there was some great products they have available. They make a lot of products sold right through geocaching headquarters. Mm-hmm. They have a great headquarters themselves there. I saw some of the products mid-manufacture. It was just really cool. And there's a lot of, she said they've also become the home for extremely large trackables.
What would you describe as an extremely large trackable?
The ping pong table. That was one.
That's a hard one to transport.
That's a hard one.
Yep.
It's hard to find a cache to put that one in. Some of them you have seen at block parties and other
Woodstocks.
Woodstocks. There's the huge world's largest ammo can that you can walk through. That was there.
You can walk through the ammo can. It's that large.
It's very large, and it's functional. The latch. I moved the latch mechanism and everything. It actually all works. It was really cool. And the world's largest travel bug, the
dog tag.
The dog tag. I think it's made out of a 4x8 sheet of plywood with rounded corners. So,
I've seen that next to a full-size Jeep.
Yeah.
They look good together.
Nice. Was there a chain around?
Yes.
Yeah, there actually is.
Yeah.
So,
that's hilarious.
It was a really great way to spend a holiday.
That is, and that's awesome that she came down to open things up for you and have the interview. She's fantastic. I had my first opportunity to meet Lisa was at the block party when Bad Cop and I interviewed her there, and she's just friendly, outgoing, and a great person to interview, and probably just a great person generally.
Very much, and
definitely so.
You might be pleased to know that she has agreed to appear right here on a podcast at a future date to be named later. So, isn't
awesome.
That cool?
That'll be a lot of fun.
So we've got her for a couple more topics yet this year. We'll decide when to slot those in, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
And make sure, listeners, that if there's any caching supplies that you think you need, to use that discount code now.
That's right.
Yes, NorthWest.
Yes,
one word.
That was quite generous of Lisa. We really appreciate her support of the podcast, and go support cash advance.
Exactly. And maybe you need that gear subscription service. That sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, when you get gear sent to your door on a monthly basis, it's a surprise. It's like Christmas every month.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to find out how that's going to work, particularly because we know quite a few of our listeners are Canadian, and whether that would be whether that's going to be available in Canada or not, or if there'll just be an extra cost for the shipping, etc. So we'll be interested to hear more when.
Land Monkey, there might be a business model in that for you. Have them delivered on this side, you then transport them across the border and distribute them. No, let's not think that.
Yeah, I think there's other problems with that plan.
Probably one or two.
I'm always thinking, you just got to keep coming up. Something's going to stick one of these days.
It's like throwing noodles at the wall. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, in the chat room, we have Wet Coaster, who added in that his best memory was having his wife become a geocacher with him this year.
Oh, that's great.
The wife's geocaching name, as we know, is Greenwords. So
it is, yes.
How very nice.
And we've had the two of them come out to at least a couple of events this past year, which is neat. So that's very cool. So yeah, that is a good memory. And my mind was going blank. I was going to say we actually have had quite a few people in the Q&A popping up various comments, also asking each other how the weather is in their various areas. So people are making good use of the Q&A tool. It's a new form of social media.
It kind of is, isn't it?
That's cool.
So, anyway, Brylang does say it was fun to watch. I'm sorry, it was fun to watch people put their hands in the goo to get the keys. And Brylang, not to be outdone. Now, Land Monkey, I'm serious. This may be an option for you. If you need a customs broker for multiple shipments, let Land Monkey know. So, actually, he says let me know.
Let Brylang know, yeah.
Let Brylang know. Maybe Brylang is going to be that customs broker.
Could be. Brylang should be in touch with Cash Advance.
Oh, there you go.
They could have a good relationship there.
See, I'm always thinking, always coming up with new ideas. You just never know.
That's a good idea. They're just popping all over the place.
Yeah,
that's
popping
fantastic.
all over here.
Yeah, I'm sure popping and locking. All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to be one of those kind of nights.
I was thinking more like corn. Okay.
Oh, that sounds tasty, actually. We need to wrap up the podcast and go pop some corn.
Okay. Why don't you wrap up the podcast for us?
Hey, all you listeners out there, we want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this episode of Caching in the Northwest. Did you know you can be part of the show? Call us, 253-693-TFTC. Leave us a comment, concern, question, anytime, day or night. And, of course, you can email us at feedback@cachingnw.com. Visit cachingnw.com for the show notes on this show or more about any other Caching in the Northwest episodes. A lot of them are listed at cachingnw.com/upcoming. Also, your support helps to keep quality shows coming. If you like the show, please click the PayPal button on the website. This show is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 3.0 license, copyright 2015 by Chris Umfenauer. Good to chat with you all tonight. Have a great one.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, folks.
Happy 2015. 73.
Okay. We're clear.
Recording has ceased.
Actually, the audio recording stopped a little while ago because the card is full.
Oh.
Shame.
We got the full episode in, did we?
Well, that's what happens when we put two of us here in the same channel. It fills it twice as fast.
Exactly.
That's how it works. Okay.
Yeah, there's twice as many bits there.
I got one bit, he's another bit. We're just bit players.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well you guys, there's been lots of bits tonight, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, these stools I have aren't that comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, so stretch the legs, yeah. Actually, I only own one stool.
So who is sitting on whom's lap?
Well, this was my stool tonight.
I asked for the bucket. Can I sit on the bucket? He goes, no. It's mine. So
You can't has my bucket.
I can't.
Well, I told him I already put the name keys in this order, so
Yeah.
there
Ah.
and there. See, so
Yep. No, it's important to make sure that you're always following
I'm-
these little. Yeah.
I'm left-handed, so I have
that
to
was
do
the other
the
reason I
left
put
side.
him over there.
Yeah.
I've
Right.
learned after going out to lunch with him that he needs to sit on that side of me.
And just, you just need to stretch sometimes while you're eating.
That forehand needs some room. Yeah, got it. That's funny.
So, well. I think this was a fun episode. It was unexpected that I would come over to the to Wits End.
Yeah,
His cache cave.
Wits End HQ. I don't know what you call it here.
Wits Ends.
Yeah. I got a text from him just a couple hours ago and said I've got internet problems. Can I come over?
Can I come over and play?
Come on.
That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, when I didn't see you on the previous podcast with Daryl, I was starting to wonder, what's going on? Which is why I popped the quick email over. If there's anything you need me to do, just let me know.
I tried to use my phone as a hotspot, and I was getting less than 3 megs per second, and that doesn't cut it for a hangout. So I
It's
just
not quite good enough.
And you see Brylang said that's not a stool, that's a large geocache.
Oh,
Hey, Brylang, while you're on there, how's the video
is that
quality?
why I couldn't find that geocache? Do the show standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that, but the problem is when I get up here, then actually less of me in frame is probably better anyway. And he's taller than me. So.
And then we got the moray pattern on the shirt going.
Yeah.
I could do this, but I don't know if my thighs would hold out for
I can
half an
guarantee
hour.
they wouldn't.
I don't want to be talking about
wouldn't.
your thighs.
I couldn't do that. But I noticed that somebody commented on my huge manatee statement. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the wrong corner of the country.
And
There's a
I don't
lot
think you
more
guys
in
should do the show standing up because there's enough stand up in the show as it is.
It's true.
I wish I had a drum roll right there.
Yeah.
Need a rim shot or something.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yes. So we'll have we've talked about some great shows up and coming. If you guys have any ideas for shows, go ahead and send them our way.
Geo Gearheads? I heard that's a good show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
I'm thinking topics for
Oh.
caching in the Northwest.
focus. Yeah, a good point. We do have a few ideas that we've pulled together, so we have a list that we're working on, but
Do we have 52 ideas? No.
we don't have 52 ideas. And we want to know what you guys want to hear.
Exactly.
And,
That's right.
And who you want us to get on the show,
Feedback is always
realistically. So.
Yeah, were any of you ever a fan of Dirty Jobs, Mike Rowe and Dirty Jobs?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Quite often at the end of Dirty Jobs, he would say, we're running out of ideas. You got to write in and tell us what you want. And you notice they're no longer on the air.
Yeah. You know why? They ran out of ideas.
Okay, actually, probably it was just a corporate decision.
No,
It was probably-
no.
it was probably
They ran
Murdoch.
out of ideas.
Probably Rupert Murdoch or whoever canceled Firefly.
Oh, yeah. He's not well liked because of that.
Yeah,
At least one person.
ask Sheldon Cooper. But seriously, yeah, we'd love to hear feedback on what you'd like to see and hear and all that jazz.
We have jazz?
Hmm.
Can we have live jazz?
Sure. Okay.
Could be done.
Yeah.
And
I could lift up this
we're
board
already
and there's a
starting
whole
to
rest of the
think
garage
about-
back there. So
I'll have the
Just
guys from
spoiled
GeoGearheads on the show. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be too hard to have the guys from GeoGearheads on the show.
No. We've got most of them. At least half of them every week.
There you go. That's pretty funny. What was I going to say? Oh, and one of the other things we're starting to think some ideas around starting. Wow. Okay. Clearly, I'm tired. One of the other things that we're starting to consider and have ideas about and discuss those ideas is what we're going to do for our 100th episode. So,
Yes.
if there are suggestions, your upcoming ideas stop at December 11th, 2014 on the webpage, right? Well, those are the actual. Sorry, I'm reading Dora Moore's comment. Those are the actual shows that we did have planned, and somebody who's our webmaster needs to update that.
I'm looking for that person. I don't seem to find it. It's me. I'll do it.
So yes, we're off to a good start. We need to just get those back going again. But
There's our webmaster.
there's our webmaster. He's in the wrong trousers, and they've gone wrong.
Very much, very much.
It's in the wrong browser, and they've gone wrong.
That's what.
There you go. There you go. Nice. But yeah, so our 100th episode is going to be coming up. We're not sure the exact date yet. We've got to tweak that, a little bit of calendaring magic and figure it out. But I believe it's looking like June, early June.
Yes.
I'm not
Or
mistaken.
June, middle of June, somewhere in there, yeah.
Okay.
Assuming that we hit all the shows in between, which I don't think will be an issue now that, the major holidays are over, and that will be before 4th of July, which I don't think is on a Thursday this year. So, but, I'm sorry. Those were the American holidays. That was very insensitive of me. I don't know what I'm thinking.
We're accustomed to it. It's all right.
Oh,
Ouch.
the truth hurts.
Your words hurt tonight.
Yeah. I'm just frustrated over my mix minus difficulties, so I'm taking it out on everybody.
Okay. We can work with this.
And we're used to that.
Yeah.
Nice. Touche. So what do we
Okay.
got going?
So Wet
We got
Coaster
Wet
says,
Yeah, go for it.
start on one show, continue here, finish on OBEEP. So,
Oh, I think it's like continuous podcasting.
yeah. So Brightling says if you let on the OBEEP guys, if you let the OBEEP guys on, sorry, English is not my strong point. The show would be about 90 minutes, and it would get badly sidetracked.
We've got the badly sidetracked part handled just fine.
Like it doesn't get sidetracked now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank
There we go.
you, Wet Coaster.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Wet Coaster.
We just pull the plug before 90 minutes. But
Yeah,
we
exactly.
get sidetracked for sure.
There you go. Yeah, we don't actually audio record for 90 minutes. That's all right. We love listening to those guys sometimes.
And other times?
Everybody's on my offensiving list today. I don't know what it is. I just decided everyone's a target.
You are in full offensive mode.
You've already passed the airing of grievances.
Yes. There's another official holiday we didn't take a break
That's
for.
right.
That's right. We just powered right through Festivus.
Mhm.
Yes. A lot of problems with you people.
There'll be no podcast until you pin me.
It's gonna be a long
Fight
time
your
to wait a
co-host.
podcast. Oh dear.
No. And yeah, it gets sidetracked now, doesn't it? Yeah, so let's get some more help on this because we don't get sidetracked enough.
Yeah, please help us sidetrack. No, but if you guys, like we said previously, if you guys have ideas of things that you'd like us to talk about, if there's topics of interest, if there are, Land Monkey is dedicated to keeping the show on track, isn't he? Sometimes he
That's
tries.
the whole reason we brought in Land Monkey.
It's a full-time job, which is why he's getting snippy now.
Yeah. He's tired because he does his job all the time. These two guys here can just keep going.
Shut up. So yeah, what are we talking about?
I don't know. We got sidetracked. I don't know what we were talking about.
Ideas for future episodes.
Oh yeah.
And guests. So if there's ideas like you guys want us to try and bring somebody in who would be interesting to talk about or is an expert on a particular topic that relates to geocaching or any other geolocation gaming in the Northwest, we would love to take you up on your suggestions. So always open to hearing stuff at info@cachingNW.com. Is that right? Did I get it right?
Feedback at cashingnw.com.
Feedback. Why isn't it info? Info just makes more sense.
I chose feedback.
Yes, the next Canadian holiday is Family Day. Is that on a Thursday this year? I can't remember what the deal with Family Day is.
It doesn't show up on my Canadian calendar. Oh, I don't have one.
Quiet you. All right. Going
He is snippy, isn't he? You notice Wit's End here is he's done. He's done for the night. He's not gonna do anything more. He's afraid of your offensiving.
Oh dear. All right. Well, anyways, that was fun. I think we've probably exhausted our
Furnace.
our ability to do live at this point in time. So
That's enough
I'm
of the live
officially
show.
going to call it at 9:49 p.m. The patient passed
The
on.
patient died.
He's dead, Jim.
Resuscitation efforts have failed. The show has died.
Did you apply the corticosteroids?
We applied the cortical electrodes, but we were unable to get a neural reaction from either patient.
And at that point, we say goodnight, all. Family
Thanks for
Day is a
watching.
Monday. It's a Monday. You're safe. So
All
Doramore and both Doramore and Brylang
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
calendars. Thanks, guys.
Night.
Good night.